Well, I'm Councillor Laing and I am Cabinet Member for Children and Young People at Plymouth City Council. I've been in this role for about 18 months and it's a huge privilege to have this position. I'm absolutely passionate about making sure that our looked after children have the best experience they can possibly have once we take them into our care. The Foster for Plymouth campaign was launched in August. Hopefully people have seen it coming up in their Facebook feed, on petrol pumps, on the back of buses. It's a really important campaign. We want, as far as possible, our looked after children in Plymouth to be cared for in Plymouth, and we need Plymouth people to be able to do that. Well, we've got a growing fostering community in Plymouth, but we always need more people to come forward. As councillors, we are described as corporate parents. I'm not really fond of that term, but what that means is that we really care about what happens to children that come into our care. And I'm asking you to think about making that first step to contact our Foster for Plymouth recruitment team, who will be able to talk you through the process. I know plenty of people who think about it and then don't do anything about it. So what I'm asking you to do is just take that first step to explore the option of becoming a foster carer. There are a number of ways that you can help us. You can either be a foster carer that provides respite care or some short break care for some of our disabled children. You can be a short-term carer, or you can become a permanent long-term carer that can create a permanent foster home for one of our young people. So we are currently looking after more than 400 children in Plymouth, and we have 117 fostering households. And we know that the best thing for a child in most instances is if they can remain in Plymouth. That means they can go to the same school, they can see their friends, they can see their family much more easily. So we really want to grow our Plymouth City Council group of foster carers. Our foster carers tell us that they really value the support they have from the fostering team here in Plymouth. And I meet a lot of foster carers at events, award ceremonies, and as part of our corporate parenting group. And that's what I hear all the time. The support they get is really valuable to them. And they tell us there's really very few barriers to becoming a foster carer. And what I hear time and time again is that it's the best decision that they've ever made. What I would say to somebody who is thinking about fostering is to take that first step from that, perhaps seeing something coming up in your Facebook feed and thinking, oh, that's vaguely interesting. Make that phone call, contact or send an email and contact our Foster for Plymouth team at Plymouth City Council, and they can talk you through how the assessment process works. And what I would say is that foster carers I speak to a lot as part of this role tell me how glad they are that they made that decision. Nobody's pretending that it's easy all day, every day, but it's a really important role that they play. And I speak to young people who are looked after by the council quite a lot of the time as well. And I know the stability and the love that our foster carers bring into these children's lives and help them to really achieve, and whatever difficulties they've experienced in their life, when they become looked after by the council, we know that we can make a difference, so you can make that difference. It's an incredible thing to do. I'm in awe of people who do it, and I'm just asking you to really think about taking that first step.
If you're interested in fostering for Plymouth, contact us today.